So
we have a little,
well, what happened is both players ended up with the ball. If that's the case, it always goes to the offensive player, but it doesn't matter because Laurel takes over on downs. Laurel has the ball 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
I don't know who made the tackle down there.
A bunch of guys.
But a lot of guys did. Gavin may have met him in the hole there. That was the first turnover, but a ferocious hit. And let's see what the Tornadoes do. We should have gone to commercial, Bruce. We got so excited we didn't, though, folks. We'll do it in a minute.
You see McCardle in motion. Dearman hands off to Bester. Fumble. We don't know who has it.
The Neshoba Central says they have it.
Bester was hit right on the numbers by a helmet. Ball squirts out. They indicate Laurel has recovered the ball.
While they unpowder, Bruce, and while my heart starts again, we'll remind you that the Tornadoes lead by a score of 14-3. Let's break quickly for commercial. Come right back to the action here at Robinson-Hale Stadium.
Old-fashioned warmth and sincerity. At a time when you need it most. Memory Chapel Funeral Home in Lorton.
At Hi-Fi Cruisin', we don't just sell car stereos. We sell and install the best in name brand sound systems for your car. Alpine, Rockford Fosgate, Pioneer and Sony, cassette units, CD players, speakers, and car alarms. We offer total sound reproduction at affordable prices, and our professional installation team will make sure it's installed right. When it comes to car stereo, you just can't do better than Hi-Fi Cruisin', 16th Avenue Laurel, next to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Because car stereo is all we do, we have to do it right.
For the best values, the best prices, and the best selection of famous name brand bedding in the Pine Belt, visit the new Marcus Furniture Mattress Center in downtown Laurel with more than 20 comfort levels to choose from. You'll find the best selection of famous Fiddly and Silly Posturepedic bedding at Marcus. And we offer the best in Simmons Beauty Rest bedding as well as Bimco and Bimco Posture bedding. If you need new bedding and want the lowest possible price on better bedding, come see us at Marcus Furniture's Mattress Center in downtown Laurel.
Hi, I'm Sandy Metters. Thanks to you, Rent All of Laurel has been Laurel's first and only full-service rental center for the last 12 years with over 300 items and still expanding. Everybody loves a party, and Rent All rents chairs, tents, tables, and all types of party items. Contractors and businesses depend on us for a multitude of tools. Homeowners count on us for everything from floor cleaners to tillers. So, the next time you need something you don't want to buy, think of Rent All of Laurel on Bush Dairy Road.
All right, after the Bester fumble recovery, the Tornadoes kept possession. We got a second down.
Lang is split wide to the keeper. Right. Dearman is keeping the ball. He's got the first down and is tackled on the 33-yard line. Get my numbers straight here in a second.
Well, Dearman, that's been a keeper all the way, Bruce. He's done it 2 or 3 times, had 2 lead blockers.
Well, Lang was split out wide to the right. He cleared out the defense in that area, and Dearman put it on its hip and just went around the far end, got a good gain out of it. It's 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. There's 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this third quarter of play. Tornadoes get the ball on downs at the 20-yard line. Bester's got it in the open field. He's broken 2 tackles, and he's out to the 50-yard line.
Boy, Bester's a load when he breaks the line of scrimmage.
He gets a 14-yard gain. A 14-yard gain.
Well, you see there on your screen our friends at Southern Images, located at 121 North 15th Avenue on the hill at Heritage Hill. For all of your rubber stamps and printing supplies and needs, It's Southern Images. Printing in the Southern tradition. I'll get my copy out in a minute, folks. We'll do that again.
It's 1st and 10. The ball's on the Tornado 49-yard line. Dearman hands off to Andrews, but he's met at the line of scrimmage.
All right, I'm
for
ready.
a loss.
I'm ready now. I'm
Go.
ready this time.
Here we are.
All right. For all types of printing, typesetting, copying, office supplies, rubber stamps, wedding invitations, and accessories, graduation supplies, and fax service. It's Southern Images. Printing in the Southern tradition. Located at 121 North 15th Avenue on the hill at Heritage Hill. 649-3501.
You did that a little better.
I did
this
that
time,
better,
Ollie.
yeah, I did.
It's 2nd and 11 for the Tornadoes.
I'm like the Tornadoes, they knew it was coming.
We've got the ends split wide on both sides.
That's Keys and McCardle.
Dearman is back to pass. He's throwing the ball long. He's got a man. Ooh, in and out of the hands of Keys.
Nice tackle.
He was hit just as the ball came to him.
I believe that was 31 on the stop for Neshoba Central, who sandwiched Keys just as he reached up for the ball. Day.
So Laurel faces their third down of the evening.
Oh, we got a penalty on the play, Bruce. We've not had many of those tonight, folks. Looks like it'll go against the Tornadoes. It'll probably be refused, declined. We got motion.
It's a motion, and it's declined.
Minute 44 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A 3rd and 10 facing Richie Dearman. This may be the old shuttle pass time.
Is it a shuttle pass or a shuffle pass?
Our spotter's calling for a tight end screen. We'll see.
Dearman keeps the ball. He's coming around the near side. He's a keeper. He's up to the 45-yard line. Gains about 7 or 8 yards.
I'm not so sure, Bruce. Well, with a 14-3 lead, you might go ahead and punt, but the Tornadoes have moved the ball so well when they've had it. They've not had it much, folks, but they lead 14-3. They've made good use of the football when they've had it. Tough decision here. The ball's on the 44-yard line.
It looks like their punting team is coming in.
Fake punt.
No.
Well,
yeah, that Chris McCardle is back. They're going to try and put him in deep. Chris is good at the old coffin corner trick. He's going to try and put it out of bounds. He goes across the field away from the, it's a beautiful punt. It hits down.
Oh.
It hits down and is, and they call it in the, it was touched just as it bounced back and flipped back into the field of play.
Beautiful effort by the Tornadoes as they got down.
Got within 6 inches of having that ball down at the 1-yard line.
When Neshoba Central starts with the ball on their own 20, time running down here in the third quarter. 3.9 hang time on McCardle's punt. That would be registered as a 44-yard punt.
There's a handoff to Day. Day's got some room around the end. He makes a move. He's got it in the open. He's brought down by Walter Vester and Chris Roberts at the 50-yard line.
That's the longest play from scrimmage for Neshoba Central, and
31 yards.
Beautiful job done by Chris Roberts to turn the play back into where the help was.
We've got a hurt Tornado on the field.
First down, Rockets. Your attention, please.
Let me remind you of our replay times. Saturday, December the 1st at 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. Sunday the 2nd, 12:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. Monday the 3rd, 7:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. and Wednesday the 5th at 6:30 p.m. And for the Christmas parade, Tuesday, December the 4th at 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. Wednesday, December the 5th, 7:30 a.m. and Thursday, December the 6th at 6:30 p.m. Also on December 24th and 25th, times to be announced. And we've got a great crew here. Pat Welch, Brian Dennis, Jim Morrell, Kenny Husbands, Jody Kaiser, Timmy Pitts. I'm not sure who the injured players are. But you see there, speaking of great crew, they got a great crew at Butler's Barbershop. For over 29 years, Butler's Barbershop has clipped and snipped the men and boys of Laurel and Jones County. See Burl Butler, Cheryl Clark, and Van Long for the latest in styles and do's. And enjoy the conversation and the fun at Butler's Barbershop, located in the North Law Shopping Center, the official barbershop of Act Sports.
22 seconds remain here in the third quarter. The Rockets have the ball in Tornado territory on the 48. Hand off to Moore up the middle, and he's stacked up after 2 or 3 yards.
That'll probably do it for the quarter as we're down to 5 seconds. So we played 3 quarters in this 1990 championship game from Robinson-Hale Stadium. The Tornadoes continue to lead the Rockets by a score of 14-3.
Schwarzenegger Ford Lincoln Mercury in Laurel has great news for new car buyers. If you're looking for economy, we've got Escort and Tracer. If you're looking for value, we've got the Taurus and the Sable. And if you're looking for performance, we've got the T-Bird and the Cougar. You're looking for luxury, the Grand Marquis and the Lincoln Town Car. And if you're looking for recreation, we've got the all-new Ranger and the all-new Explorer. We've been your Ford dealer for 29 years in South Mississippi. Come by Schwarzenegger Ford in Laurel. You'll like the way we do business.
Physical fitness is a wonderful thing. But you've got more than a body to work on. You've got a spirit, too. And until you get in touch with God, you'll never be fully developed. So save some energy for a night of worship and learn what it means to exercise your faith.
Style, what is it? It's an attitude. It's the way you feel about yourself. And that shows in your smile. A smile can be your most attractive feature. Friendly, confident, appealing. And keeping it healthy is no puzzle. It takes daily brushing and flossing, a nutritious diet, and regular dental visits. That's how to keep a smile that says you care. A healthy smile makes all the pieces fit. A healthy smile shows your style.
Loving care. Call the care line now.
The final 12 minutes in this championship game. We're in the fourth quarter.
Hand off to Days, caught in the backfield by Chin. A loss of 4 yards, 5 yards.
Chin slithered through there like a little mole right along the ground and got down there where Days' feet were.
A mole? What kind of football terminology is that? He slithered like a mole.
Here's your third down conversions, Bruce. So the Tornadoes are 1 for 2. The Rockets are 6 for 9. That's pretty good third down conversion.
I tell you, the Rockets are really something ball control, but they've got a long third down conversion here. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Rockets' first pass of the night.
Chin
right
did my little Dicky-Doo dance out there.
Oh,
Did you notice that?
Dicky-Doo. There's another football term. I like those football terms. Here's the first pass. I call it. A little screen to the outside. Pickett's got the ball, but boy, the Laurel
got a flag.
Defense was there, and the defense is going to be against Neshoba County, I believe.
think we got a clip or a hold on number 50. Blocking in the back, according to Gary Smith, the astute former Baylor graduate assistant. Boy, we get all kind of help. Does that mean we're pretty inept? I guess we got spotters and
our spotter was a little late tonight, and we almost went down in the stands and got Gary to come up here and help us. We got close.
We had him spotted. Well, let's see. 15-yard penalty. We would get that. They're not going to throw the ball very well. We got the clip.
It looks like they're going to decline it.
Fourth down.
So Laurel is going to go and allow the Rockets to kick to them. The line of scrimmage is the Neshoba Central 48-yard line.
I'm ready for Chris Bumblebee Roberts to make his sting.
He's ready, huh?
He's ready. 80 back to punt.
Where did Bumblebee come from? That's a new one on me.
Hey, Bumblebee. Got
There's
Bula,
the punt.
Bumblebee.
It's a good punt out the middle. Roberts gets straight to it, fumbles the ball in his hands a little bit. He gets nowhere.
That's a great concentration by Chris Roberts.
I thought he was going to lose the ball.
His Bumblebee was fixing to be stung on that hit. He hung in there and caught that ball. Ball was sign of a line drive kick, as you indicated, Bruce. 3.2 hang time, so good coverage by the Rockets. Hey, you know, there's all kind of championship games going on. Boonville played, and now Stringer's coming down here and playing East Florida tomorrow. And Coach Dowling, or Stringer's done a beautiful job.
There's a shot from our end zone camera.
Hey, a pylon's down. Look at that, Bruce.
Well, you're very astute, Woody. That's a piece of paper in the end zone down there. It looks like a pair of shoes, though. Dearman hands off to Bester. He's upended, gets 1 or 2 yards, maybe at the best.
Well, the Tornadoes are going to line up and say, see if we can hold the ball for a while. We've got 10 minutes and 14 seconds with the clock running.
If the Tornadoes can put a long score, they'll be sitting in very good shape. We just passed the 10-minute mark remaining in this ball game.
Oh, great ground shot. Oh, I like that. Hey, that's down there where the moles are.
Is somebody offsides? You can check that out. Dearman keeps the ball again. He's pursued, and he is hit and sacked.
Beautifully played by Evans, Jermaine Evans, as Dearman ran kind of on that naked bootleg out there.
Well, it's been successful a couple of times tonight.
That was well defensed by Evans.
Well, they know that they're going to pass on. This is going to be basically a passing down. And line of scrimmage is the 17-yard line, and it's 3rd and 11.
A great crowd here, Bruce. They're probably, I don't know how many Tornado fans are standing, but maybe we can get a shot at it, but they're all over this far side of the field. Oh, I bet we've got too much time.
I think you're right.
Oh, that 25-second clock would have been a big help.
Yes, delay of game against the Tornadoes.
Yep, you can see that 25-second clock, and you don't get those delay of game penalties. They don't sneak up on you like that.
We've been very fortunate tonight, and there hasn't been very many penalty yards for either team.
It's been a well-played ball game, very hard hitting and very well officiated. But when you get to this level, the play needs to be on the field, just like we've said many times, Bruce.
Well, now it's 3rd and forever, about a 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage is the 12-yard line. A handoff on a draw play to Bester. It goes nowhere.
Bring in McCardle for the big boom punt. Neshoba Central should get good field position.
They should have good field position. You're right, Woody.
McCardle will be right down at the end zone. You'll get to see it the way Chris McCardle sees it. I don't know if our cameraman, Brian Dennis, will lower himself down to McCardle's level or whether he'll stay up high. All right, that's the way David Brown looks at it.
A block punt. Low.
But it's going to be Neshoba's ball. Well, the Tornadoes may have dodged a semi-bullet because they could have kicked in the end zone. But that was a beautifully blocked punt right up the middle.
It was covered by a Laurel player, but it had been touched by Neshoba Central. But Woody, what is the rule?
It's 4th down, see, so it would have gone over.
That's right, so it would have gone over on down.
Tornado defense are in danger of giving up their first touchdown of this playoff year with their backs right up against the wall.
That's the first block punt I've seen McCardle have this year. Am I right?
I think that's right. We've got 8 minutes and 14 seconds remaining.
Well, let's see if the Laurel defense can pull together and hold these folks out of the end zone. Moore gets the ball, and he is hit hard.
He gets hammered right at the line of scrimmage. Weatherby was in there giving it the old double pump on the right arm, but he didn't make the tackle. I'm not sure who filled the hole.
It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line.
Well, this is definitely 4-down territory for the Rockets.
We have 7.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. The Tornadoes have the lead, 14-3. On the block punt, the Rockets.
No.
Moore has it again, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gains a half a yard. Gavin on the stop. The Laurel defense.
Bester in there,
fighting to the occasion.
Beautiful job done by those defensive linemen knocking. We've got a timeout on the field, and that's great because we need a commercial break. I don't know who called it, though, Bruce.
It's against Neshoba Central.
Neshoba Central has 2. The Tornadoes have 3. We're going to go for a commercial break. We'll be back for the conclusion of tonight's game. We've got 7 minutes, 14 seconds left. The Tornadoes continue to lead, 14-3.
Are you thinking about furthering your education? Then we invite you to consider the 160 courses offered through the Community Education Department of the Laurel Municipal Separate School District at the R.H. Watkins Vocational Center. Some of the many courses offered include computers featuring Lotus, WordStar, and D-based programming. Also offered are computer-assisted as well as conventional drafting, business and office classes, dental assisting, and avocational classes as well. For further information, call 649-4141. Remember, R.H. Watkins Vocational Center, the night place to be.
Horn CPA Group is pleased to be a part of the Local Acts Network. We have been serving Laurel and Jones County from this location on the corner of 16th Avenue and Jefferson Street for over 25 years. We are proud of our beginning here in Laurel and our growth and expansion to include offices in Jackson, Grenada, Hattiesburg, and Lucedale, Mississippi. With a local staff of 28 and a total of 90 firm-wide, we offer professional tax, accounting, and management advisory services throughout the state.
It's a big play for the Tornadoes. The Rockets have the ball on the 7-yard line. It's 3rd and goal to go. Ball run up the middle. Moore carrying the ball. I think we have a 4th down and 4 as there's 3 yards picked up on that play.
The possession was taken at what yard?
The original line of scrimmage, the ball was recovered after the punt on the 6-yard line.
And it's on the 4.
It's on the 4 now after 3 complete plays. The Rockets have the ball, 4th and goal from the 4-yard line.
And another timeout.
And we've got another timeout burned by Neshoba Central.
They're down to 1. I think our director said stand by.
There's 6 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the first half. It's 4th down, a little bootleg. A pass in the end zone, it's incomplete.
Not even close.
And Laurel with a goal line stand from the 6-yard line have held the Rockets after the turnover on the block kick. Amazing defense.
Really, 2 yards gained on 4 plays. Weathersby stayed at home. Edwards looked like, oh, I really have to pass it?
Yeah.
He threw the ball at the pylon. It was out of bounds and down low. Just great defense by the Tornadoes.
Well, the pressure on the quarterback forced it. Edwards was coming to the near side on the option. His path to the end zone was cut off. We have the statistics through the 3rd quarter. Laurel's had 7 first downs to 12 for the Rockets. We're back to play. Laurel's got the ball on their own 4-yard line. They're running up the middle, and Andrews has He's got 1 man to beat. He's going to the far side. Edwards holds him down on the 35-yard line. A 30-yard gain.
I'm sorry,
by Dennis Andrews.
I was yelling for Andrews to run. Go, go.
Boy, oh boy.
Edwards made another touchdown-saving tackle.
He's had to make a couple tonight. That's one way to get the heat off you back at towards your own goal line there. If we bring those stats up again, we'll look at them. You see Laurel has passed 7 times for 4 completions. Up through the third quarter, the Rockets have not passed the ball. Laurel's rushed 18 times for 134 yards. Dearman downs the ball about 3 yards shy of the 35-yard line. Neshoba Central has rushed 44 times for 175 yards. In total yards, Laurel out front with 221 to 175.
But Bruce, that rushing yardage, 175 on 44 attempts, that's less than, well, it's right at 4 yards a carry, I guess you might say. That's unreal.
Through the third period or third quarter, Laurel had 1 turnover. They turned the ball over on a blocked punt. Bester carries the ball out to the 36, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. There's just 5 minutes remaining in this ball game. Laurel's trying to run the clock down. They could use a little breakaway right now to get another first down and keep this drive going. Our spotter, Jamie Foster, says we've seen Laurel's last pass tonight. So he says Laurel's going to keep the ball on the ground and run that clock down. The Rockets have burned 2 timeouts in this second half. They only have 1 remaining. Dearman tosses back to Bester. He's going around the far side. He gets about 8 yards, will be 2 yards shy of the first down. But with a good McCardle kick, the Rockets are going to be deep in their own territory. We're winding down to the 4-minute mark.
Bruce, I'm going to alert the truck that if the Tornadoes continue to so they can get ready. And you saw Phil Swindle. Laurel, I believe, takes a timeout. That leaves them with 2.
Well, Laurel's going for it with a power eye, strong to the left. Dearman gets out over the 45. Did he get a mark?
If he's got the mark on the far side, the linesman's mark, he's got the first down.
Laurel burned a timeout.
He's got the first down, Bruce.
In what would normally be a kicking situation, a punting situation.
First down, Tornadoes.
Look at that. Richie Dearman with the quarterback keeper goes straight up the middle behind that blocking of that middle line. Gets just enough. He's got about a half a football to spare.
Bruce, we may have to get the disclaimer in here before I leave.
We forgot the disclaimer last week.
That's right.
Everybody took their tapes from last week and sold them.
That's
too.
right. Made money.
Made money.
There you go.
All right, it's 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the 4A state championship game. And another timeout is Laurel.
Both teams have 1, Bruce.
Laurel has 1 timeout left. Yes, George Blair came out on the field. He was a little upset at something. I think Neshoba Central put a defensive alignment in there they didn't. And Laurel didn't like. Did you hear that disclaimer?
Hey, I think there's disclaimer time, Bruce. This telecast is the exclusive property of Axe Sports TV 18 and Axe of Laurel, Mississippi Incorporated. Any reproduction, transmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this telecast without the express written consent of Axe Sports TV 18 and Axe of Laurel, Mississippi Incorporated is
strictly prohibited.
All right, and that means don't do it, folks.
That's the only part of that thing I can remember.
We keep it simple, Bruce.
Oh, good. All right, Laurel has the ball on their own 45. It's 1st and 10, a little reverse. Roberts has the ball. He's out the open field. He's got a man to beat.
Bumblebee.
Will he do it? Bumblebee's got it.
Bumblebee.
There's a flag on the field. 2 flags.
Got a clip. I believe it'll come back, Bruce, but the Bumblebee stung.
Uh-oh. What do we got? It was thrown right near the line of scrimmage, and it's coming back.
The clip.
It's a clipping foul. Well, you see the crowd coming to their feet from the Neshoba Central clapping.
Well,
because that sure did
the Tornado
shut them down. But
the Tornado players, Kyle Bush came by before the game, Bruce. He said the team met, gathered themselves together, and dedicated this game to their parents and to the Tornado fans who are here and have supported them all year long, and to the Tornado fans back home that couldn't make the trip, that have been so important, and that the community has represented themselves well by supporting them. The Tornadoes, the fans, the Booster Club, the cheerleaders, the band have all done an excellent job in supporting this team, and they're on the verge of bringing back a state championship. They came here 2 years ago, lost 3-0 in overtime. They're back.
There's a handoff to Walter Bester. Bester gets about 7 yards. Of course, the Tornadoes have in mind right now to run clock.
Bruce, this is my 50th football telecast in 4 years. I don't have as many as Mike Myrick, but you've been about 30 of those, and it's been a lot of fun. We've been together every weekend this football season. Started way back in August. We're into late November, and we're still playing football.
You know, we've had excellent weather all year long. You know, we really didn't have any bad nights out here calling the games. There's a handoff to Dennis Andrews. He's taken down at the 37-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 15 yards. He's staying in bounds, trying to keep the clock running. We're under 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Bruce, I'm going sidelines. I'll see you after the game.
Am I supposed to come down with you later?
Come down. Put on your red jacket and come down.
All right.
All right.
There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this contest. Laurel has the ball 3rd and 15 from their own 37-yard line. They're trying to run the clock. Neshoba Central has burned their last time out. Richie Dearman keeping the ball, comes to the sideline, runs out of bounds at the 50-yard line, but with a good punt, Chris McCardle should be able to put the Rockets deep in their own territory with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Woody Barham is gone down on the field. He's betting that the Tornadoes are going to finish victorious. They're winning right now 14-3, and he's going to have a post-game interview, you might say. There's the punt, the snap to McCardle. He gets the ball off. Edwards gets the ball on the 20-yard line and goes down on the ground, covers it. There was a 4.2 hang time that time. A good punt by Chris McCardle, who had his last punt blocked back on their own 5-yard line. A 31-yard punt. And this game is getting close to being over. 2 minutes and 11 seconds remain. Edwards back to pass for only the 2nd time tonight. First time he was sacked. The pass is completed. Pass was completed to number 10, Ricky Grace, and Ricky gets about 4 yards, but he stays in bound and the clock continues to run. The Rockets have no more timeouts. Laurel will do everything they can to keep the play in bounds. We're down to 1 minute and 45. Folks, Laurel has been through 4 playoff games now. They have allowed 6 total points scored against them, 2 field goals. Their defense is awesome. There's an interception by Chris Roberts. He spins around. He's out to the 35. He's down to the 30. He's still on his feet. He gets a block. He's out to the 20, to 15, to 10. He's all the way. Chris Roberts has scored a touchdown on an interception. Unbelievable, with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in this ball game. Chris Roberts intercepts the ball on a 45, goes all the way across the field and scores. Unbelievable. The Bumblebee hits. Wow. Holy cow. He had one a little earlier that they called back because of a clipping foul. There's no flags on the field this time, and Laurel burns their last timeout as they try to get their point after team on the field, but it's just all over right now. 1 minute and 15 seconds. That was the icing on the cake. It's unbelievable. The Laurel defense has dominated tonight. They have shut this Neshoba Central team down. The offense came out on their first drive of the night with a brilliant drive, went all the way down the field, capped by a 49-yard run by Dennis Andrews for the first score. Came back with their second score on a long pass completion to Chris McCardle, and now on a pass interception by Chris Roberts, a 45-yard return for a score. It's now 20-3. The Tornadoes burning a timeout to get their point after team on the field. Boy, I tell you, Roberts caught the ball, spun around, he broke tackles all the way. I couldn't believe he was still on his feet. He just kept going and going, fans. All right, Richie Dearman holds the ball, a line drive, and through the uprights. It was a line drive, and we got a little fight on the field. There's 4 flags down. You see the score now, 21-3 in favor of the Laurel Tornadoes. There's a lot of activity down on the field right now. We've got players mulling back and forth. We'll look to the referee. It looks like a disqualification. Number Laurel, and the referee indicates that the point after was good, and Laurel will kick the ball. Let's see where they'll kick from.
Bruce, I'm down here. I made it.
Hey,
I'm ready.
We're
going out for interviews. Join me down here. Boy, that was exciting to watch the Bumblebee intercept and go right in.
Were you there?
Fans are ready to pour on the field. It's championship time, Tornado style.
I tell you, Woody's everywhere. He's just everywhere. Look at this. The Tornadoes are kicking from the Rocket 45. There was a 15-yard penalty as Word was disqualified from the game after the point after conversion. So Laurel is kicking from the Rocket 45. So any kind of a kick at all will put it into the end zone. Now the referee marches across to the other side of the field as we prepare for our Terry Insurance kickoff. They're trying to get the team and the fans off the sidelines. About half of the stadium on the Laurel side of the field has come down, preparing to go on the field after the game, and it seems to me the last 3 minutes of this ball game have been about a half an hour long. We've had a lot of excitement, though. Chris Roberts intercepting a pass and breaking multi tackles, getting into the end zone. He had his twinkle toe shoes on tonight. Wow. Josh Blair kicks a knuckleball. It's fielded at the 15-yard line by 64. Kevin Hill gets the ball, carries it out to the 20. And again, we can say that the Rockets have no more timeouts. I don't believe the Tornadoes have any timeouts left. There's just 1 minute left on the clock. There's a flag on the field. We have a face mask against the Tornadoes. Well, that flag was thrown all the way on the far side of the field, so it must have been a penalty away from the ball. There's a shot of us up in the press box. This is real impressive up here. There's a spacious quarters. We have lights. Really a nice facility here on the campus of Mississippi College. The Rockets have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line. There's just 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining in this ball game. The Rockets hand off to Day. Day's trying to get around the near side. He stays in bounds, and the clock will continue to run. We're down to 45 seconds. Josh Blair and Chris McCardle celebrating a little earlier, congratulating other members of the team. And it looks like the Rockets have elected just to run the clock down. This may be the last play of the game. There's a handoff again today. He's going around the far side and is caught. He may have a first down. Dennis Andrews in on the tackle. Hog-tied him, I guess you might say. Just kind of picked him off his feet. We're down to 10 seconds, and the fans are counting it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Laurel Tornadoes are the 4A state champions of 1990 as the multitude of spectators from the Tornado side of the field come out onto the field, congratulating their team. You see the Rockets coming out on the field to shake hands with the Tornadoes, and what I consider a great football. Awesome thing of this game tonight. We've got a ground shot there, and I know Woody Barham is down in that crowd somewhere. There he was. We just saw him and lost him. He's going to try and be close by for the trophy presentation and talk to George Blair and maybe Randy Martin, coaches of the Laurel Tornadoes.